Hey, 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 it's me, Nurse Tiffany, and I'm so excited to be here. All right, this video is going to be a little bit different, but this is for the people that are a lot like me who use every flat surface in their house for a dumping ground, and I'm guilty of it. Y'all, my desk look a hot mess. So much so that I can't even focus to study. I've been having to study on my couch, at the dining room table, and in my bed. But we're going to get into it today, and we're going to talk about the mindset of decluttering, why it happens, and how we can avoid it from happening again. Let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the mindset behind decluttering. This isn't just about making things look pretty, though that's definitely a bonus. It's about giving yourself permission to let go of what no longer serves you. Every item on your desk takes up space, not only physically, but mentally. When you're surrounded by stacks of paper, old pens that don't even work, and random things that's landed on your desk for now, it all adds up to noise. Decluttering clears away that noise so your brain can focus on the task that is in front of you. So let's get into the actual process. Step one for me was clearing off my entire desk. And yes, that means everything. It felt a little overwhelming at first, but I promise this step is key. By removing everything, you're giving yourself a clean slate. You can see the surface again, and it immediately changes how the space feels. As I took each item off, I asked myself, do I really want this? Do I really need this here? That simple pause makes all of the difference. Once the desk was actually cleared, it was time to clean. I swept the floor. I took my time. I even got up underneath the desk and did every little nook and cranny that I could. I wiped everything down because, let's be honest, dust has a way of building up on all those little corners that we don't notice when things are piled up. So this step was actually refreshing to me. I used my Dawn Power Wash and my canned glass cleaner. Those are the only two things that I needed. It felt like I was not only cleaning clutter, but also resetting the space energetically. I could already feel my focus returning. The next part of the process, the next part of my process was sorting and throwing away old items I no longer needed. This is where the mindset kicks in again. It's so easy to hold on to things just in case. Oh my God, and I'm so guilty of it. But most of the time, those things never get used. I had dried out markers, old sticky notes, old checkbooks, receipts that had no business being on my desk. Letting go of all this was really freeing, and I reminded myself that clutter is just delayed decisions. So I decided right then and there what stayed and what went. Before I put anything back, I made myself follow one important rule, which was to get rid of all the old before adding anything new. That meant really thinking about what deserved a spot on my desk. Instead of rushing to replace everything, I took my time and only put back the essentials: my laptop, a few good pens, my planner, and one or two decorative pieces that actually made me feel inspired. I put a mat down on my desk. I love pink. As you all can see, pink is my favorite color, but it started to feel like a little Pepto-Bismolish. So I end up trading the pink mat out for a black one, but that's neither here nor there. Now let's talk about categories because this is where I got intentional. I realized I had a lot of crafting supplies and also home health supplies that somehow ended up on my desk. Instead of shoving them back into random drawers or back into the corners, I created categories. Crafting supplies in one area, home health supplies in another. I didn't fully organize them just yet because that's a whole nother project for another day. But just creating those categories mean I'll know exactly where to go when I'm ready to tackle them or ready to use those supplies. By the end of this process, my study space looked completely different. Now, I know this isn't your typical aesthetically pleasing video like every other content creator is out there. It's just me, regular old Nurse Tiffany. But more importantly, it felt different. I had less distraction, more breathing room, and I felt proud of the space I created for myself. Decluttering isn't a one time thing, y'all, it's a habit. The more we practice it, the less overwhelmed we feel when life starts to pile up on us. And it's going to pile up on us again. So if you're watching this and your study space or really any space feels chaotic, I encourage you to try the same process. Clear it off, clean it off, let go whatever no longer serves you, and be intentional about what comes back. Your future self will absolutely thank you. And before I end this video today, I want to really thank everybody who signed up for my one-on-one coaching classes. Man, it feels so good to talk to all of you face to face. I hope that our conversations were impactful, that you enjoyed your study plans, and you all aced them tests that you have coming up. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And let me know in the comments, what's one thing you've been holding on to that you know you could let go of today? Until next time, bye.